Hi everyone, thanks for joining me for the second section of Romanza, which is also known as Spanish Romance. This is dedicated to Michelle. I'm sorry I kept you waiting for so long, Michelle. You messaged me off my YouTube channel about where's part 2. Well, here it is. This is for you. So there's a few things we need to know about the second section of Romanza. The first section was in the key of E minor. Now the second section's in E major. So the difference is you have your sharps that you have to remember. Now, a way that I've always remembered my sharps is I remember to say fast cats go down alleys eating babies. And that gives you the order of sharps as they come. So for one sharp, it would be an F. And the second sharp, if you have two, it would be an F and a C, fast cats. So in the key of E, we have fast cats go down. We have 4 sharps. So right away, the first section of this piece, which is here, like so, it has a G sharp in the chord of E major. So the G sharp is actually played here on the 4th fret on the first string. There's the G sharp. So without any further ado, let's zoom in and tackle Romanza section 2. So here we go. So you don't need to play the full E major chord because it's going to be quite a stretch, and you're only using for the moment the first 3 strings, the first, the second and the third string. So it'll be a waste of time trying to basically finger the whole of the E major chord. So right away we have the G sharp and the G sharp 2 on the first string. So we have the first fret on the third string and the 4th finger's playing the G sharp on the first string. Okay, and E in the bass. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then with the bass again, 1, and here's the F sharp, 2, and open E, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the anchor of that was you're anchoring down with the first finger for the whole of that section there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The next chord is actually an A, I think an A6. So in this next chord, you need to make sure that you anchor down on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, which is the A note. This is a little bit tricky, this phrase. In fact, this is probably the most trickiest phrase in the whole of the second section. So this first finger is not going to move for the whole of this section. You're going to play the E note, which is on the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and there's that F sharp note with your 3rd finger. So for this section here, we're going to basically come down from the 4th finger, and it's going to drop down to the E flat, or in fact it's obviously the D sharp note because that's in the key signature. So we have 1, 2, 3, stay on it for the bass, 1, 2, 3. So the notes are 1, 2, 3, 1, back to the D natural, 2, 3. Hear that sour tone? Because obviously that note is not in the key of E, but it sounds beautiful all the same. So once again, anchor down, don't take this first finger off the A note on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. F sharp note is staying there too, which is played with your 3rd finger, and then you have the 4th finger going from the 1, D sharp again with the bass, 1, 2nd finger plays the D natural, and then back with the 4th finger onto the D sharp once more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course, we are not playing the 1st string at all on that one, so the finger picking is on the 2nd, the 3rd and the 4th string. Okay, it's obviously you need to check out the first video I did to see the right hand position, okay, and all that sort of kind of stuff. Brilliant stuff. Now next we have, it's going to a B B major sort of shape on the 7th fret. But again, we don't need to bar it all because we're not going to be playing some of those notes that we're fretting. So you can basically just get away with playing after this section. Right away, look, we're putting in a C sharp there too. Okay, so we're basically playing the B major, but without the 3rd and the 4th finger, but it's still a B major chord. And then we have the C sharp played with the 3rd finger on the C sharp note on the 9th fret. Okay, which is now back to the 1st, 2nd and 3rd string. And you're going to play with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 1. Stretch to the 11th for the D sharp. 2, and then back again to the C sharp. I hope that's clear. So one more time, it's just a B major chord, a simple bar. It's still a B major chord without the 3rd and the 4th on. And then you're going to be playing the 3rd finger, on the C sharp note on the 9th fret. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then on the 9th fret, you want to play the 9th position with the 4th finger on the 1st string, the same position with the 3rd finger, and the same position with your 2nd finger. So basically, if you're looking at the tab, it's 9, 9, 9, and we have a C sharp, then we have the G sharp, and then we have an E. This is basically around an E major chord. Now, again, it's with the fingering, the hand position on the right hand is going to be playing the 1st string, the 2nd string, and the 3rd string. And with the E is in the bass. 1, right away, as soon as you play number 1 beat, 1, your 1st finger is going to be playing the B note, and you're going to take off your 4th finger to release that B note. 1, 2, 3, 1, back on again, 2, and then a big stretch once again to that D sharp. So it sounds like this, a little bit speeded up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course the bass is always on the 1st beat when we play this melody. 1, 2, 3, bass again. 1, 2, 3. This is a beautiful climax now where the 4th finger you could slur up to the 12th position, so you're playing the E, and then you bar basically what you've just already played with a 9, 9, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, D sharp, D. Okay, almost like it's running out of juice there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Coming to a A major shape now on the 5th position, but once again, just like that B major, you don't need the 3rd or the 4th finger. You could basically just play it like so. Some people might choose to play the open A. I don't. I like to play it on the 6th string. And so you have the A major with a big stretch to the C sharp note once again with the 4th finger. This is why it's very important. If you try to play this section or classical guitar in general on your lap without putting the guitar between your legs, it's very hard to stretch. So by putting the guitar between your legs, raising this left leg, you get a fantastic stretch. So there's the A major with that C sharp note. And here you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 1. B note, 3rd finger, which is the 7th fret on the 1st string. 2, and then off with the 3rd finger. So you have, once again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Down to like a B chord again now. So you're going to fret across. You're going to bar across from the 5th string down. No point really barring the 6th string. Take it from the 5th string down on the 2nd fret. And now with the 3rd finger and the 4th finger, you want to play, the 3rd finger is playing the D sharp, the 4th finger is playing the G sharp, and the 2nd finger is playing the B. Like so. And you play 1, 2, 3, 1. 4th finger comes up to the A note, 5th fret, 2, and then off to release the the string on the 2nd fret, which you're barring with the 1st finger on the 1st string. And once more, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, release it, 3, and then to the E major chord where there's lots of different combinations to this, but you can basically play the 4th string, 1, with the 1st, 2nd and 3rd string, 1, 5th string, 2, G sharp this time, 3, 1. One more time, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've seen it played with the bass first, so you play the 4th string, 1, 5th string, finger afterwards. So you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, or separately bass, sort of like a cascade. So that concludes the lesson on the Romanza, the 2nd section. Michelle, I hope that did the job for you okay. Guys, if you like this video, of course, please like it and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next lesson shortly. Thanks very much. Bye now.